Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video tutorial I will talk about animations and CSS. You can create some amazing animation using CSS itself. Animation is all about changing one style to another at certain intervals or times. For doing that, first and foremost thing which we need to learn is keyframes. Keyframe syntax first understanding is very important. The keyframes the rules start with keyframes keyword animation name, which is specified in animation name property. It specifies when the style change will happen. You can write 0% as well, which is same as from. To specify where animation should end, you can write 100% as well instead of 2, and there inside you have to write CSS properties. Animation property is used to bind keyframes with a particular element. For example, suppose I want to move my element 500 pixel left in 4 seconds. So here is the code. We have a defined keyframes move from left. We have given 0% to left 500 pixels, and animation we have defined the class name and also written for second. For is we describe for second. We can also pass percentage in keyframes rule and make some amazing animations. For example, suppose I want and change the background color of an element. So with using keyframes we can change the color of box or some element through some interval time, like we have described a keyframe with change a name it change. So from 0% at color background color will be black, 25% it will be red, 50% it will be yellow, and 75% it will be green, and then 100% background color will be blue. One thing you might notice here is that I'm using animation property only and passing multiple values in that, like animation move for is. This is because animation is a shorthand for setting all animation properties. You can also specify the delay in your animation using animation delay property. It specifies a delay before the start of an animation. So far, we have noticed that our animation only happens only once. This is because we have not applied the animation iteration count property. It specifies the number of times an animation should run. For example, animation iteration count 5. You can also pass infinite. Creating a smooth animation is important, and we have animation timing function property for that. This property specifies the speed curve of animation. There are many functions that you can pass in this. You can pass following values animation timing function. Number first is ease, which a slow start, then fast, and then slow. Linear, it has same speed. Ease in at a slow start, ease out at a slow end, ease in out at slow start and slow end. Cubic bezier is customizable. One thing to note here is that animation do not affect element before or after the keyframes. In order to persist the styling based on last or first keyframe, we have animation fill mode. It accepts following value forwards. Element will retain last keyframe styling backwards, and that element will get the first keyframe value even an animation delay period. Both of the above. Instead of or using different animation properties, you can use shorthand animation only. For example, animation move for is linear, 2 is 5 forward. Again, animation shorthand property move, that is animation name. 4s is animation duration, linear is animation timing function, 2s is animation delay time, 5 is animation iteration count, that how much time it will do the same thing. Forwards animation fill mode. So you can try and run this example, which is in CodePen. So here you can play with it. Let's say again, I restart my window. So the move is moving, change color, a change in the colors, the linear ease in, ease out, forwards, backwards, shorthand. So all the examples are in this. You can play with it.